We sure appreciate you joining us here on Valley News Live. We've had one round of thunderstorms move through the Devil's Lake area out of Rolla, and now there's another one off in the distance that you can see heading in your general direction. The warning for the Devil's Lake area has been canceled as that storm has weakened as it made its way through. Earlier this afternoon, the 2 o'clock hour, we showed you the one video of the funnel clouds over the Rolla area, and here is another as storms began up there in the Rolette County area. Now we do have these storms stretching from near Pembina right through the Cavalier area, also into western Walsh County and the Devil's Lake Basin. More moving out of and into western Towner County and northern parts of Benson and Ramsey counties as we speak. And here is this line with a lot of lightning working its way east. It's moving in the general direction of Grand Forks. All of it's drifting to the south and east, and it's moving at a pace of about 23 to 25 miles per hour. This cell here moving out of the Towner County area is moving more in a easterly direction than it is south. So this one may pass just to the north of you in Devil's Lake. Here's the one that passed through with the scary looking clouds that we've had our cameras trained on here to keep our eyes on things going on there. There was some penny-sized hail from that cell just before it got into the Devil's Lake area, and a gust of 56 miles per hour measured. If you're in Park River, the storms are on your doorstep, and they will be in the Park River area here as we head towards 628 Grafton by 654. It's over Cavalier now with some heavy rain. Nothing severe here at this point in time. There is some small hail potential from a few of these cells as they work their way through. Look at this, 59 rain-cooled degrees in Devil's Lake. More rain on the way. It's 10 degrees warmer in Langdon, 79 in Hallock, and 80s for Grand Forks and Fargo. Wadena at 70 degrees. Out at Hector, as we look in on the Devil's Lake, home of Economy View, we have 80 degrees on the thermometer, and wind says 3. Don't know what direction that is. I'll take a look at that graphic. Something awkward going on there. So we take a look at your forecast. Showers and thunderstorms drift into northwest Minnesota, but decrease in aerial coverage as we go through the evening. A little quieter into the overnight. So we'll have evening storms diminishing as the sun sets. And we start our day with 65 to 70 degree readings in many areas. And that means that's a nice high springboard with some fog out to the east. Temperatures climbing and the sunshine will warm up a little bit. A spotty thunderstorm or two, mainly on the Minnesota side of the river for your Thursday. And speaking of what's going on with the air quality, it is terrible in Minneapolis, all the way up to St. Cloud and Alexandria. Cleans up a bit, but even in Detroit Lakes, the numbers this afternoon have approached that 100-degree level. Keep the Valley News Live weather app handy. We've got a video on there with the forecast for that. As we go through the next couple of days, we'll still contend with some smoke. We'll keep our eyes on it like this fella here, that bald eagle perched on top of the mast from that boat. Mike, thanks for sharing your photo. Here's a look at your planning forecast. A hot one on Friday, closing out the work week heading into the weekend. And summer returns, folks, lasting all the way through the weekend and into our 4th of July celebrations. 94 with some Monday storms. We could see some storms on the 4th of July. Yes, they could be strong. We'll keep our eyes on that. We stay summer-like all the way through that first week of July and into the upcoming or following weekend, I should say.
We got a little break from the heat.
Yeah.
It's going to come back real quick.
It was enjoyable, actually.
Yeah. Thanks, Hutch.
Still ahead on Valley News Live at 6, the hot, smoky weather and the air. Well, that air can have an effect on your kids playing outside and adults working in the elements. We have some advice on how to stay safe.